Welcome back to Ski Mask Weight Boxing. I'm your host, MikiBlik. A lot of chat has been going on with this Jaron Boots Ennis ducking Virgil Ortiz and all of that. They still talking about it. I gave my 2 cents. I replied to you, Jaron, and I pray that you somehow this message get to you, because I truly believe that because of the call outs that's been going on, because it looks like a lot of people thinking that you're afraid, and I know your pedigree. I feel like I can understand who you are as a fighter, being, that you've, done the miles, done everything that it takes to get to this professional level and made your name of what it is. And I see definitely the talent that you possess. I pray that you take this fight with Teofimo Lopez. Don't single yourself out to be just looking for one fight to unify and all that. No, take on all comers. That's what fighters do, take on all comers. But the reason why I'm telling you about this Teofimo fight that I would take if I was you is this would be a great fight to take your anger out on somebody who has been a loudmouth, bashing our race, talking crazy, and not having really the true ability of what he possessed. Don't get me wrong, Teofimo is a great fighter at 140 pounds, 135, 140 in that area. But to come up to where the big dog status is, and what I'm saying, this should be your thinking. You should let him know while there's weight classes for a reason, and there's levels to this thing, what we consider the sweet science. And me understanding about boxing here at Ski Mask Weight Boxing with MikiBlik, I would tell you, Jaron, as being a silent manager, a silent force from afar, to where I can advise you, and maybe we can somehow sit down and work out some type of contract to where I can advise you into the things that you need to go to in order to elevate your career and get out of the muck and the mire that these fans put you in. Because I told you, your hands will win back the fans. That's coming from MikiBlik. Your hands will win back the fans. And this fight with Teofimo, you should take it. You should take it. You should take it and make him pay for even calling out your name. Look, get into your pretty boy Floyd bag. See, pretty boy Floyd, that's why I loved him. He was the greatest fighter in my eyes because of not one, his attitude. He was the fighter's fighter. I mean, if you wasn't jealous about him, see, you got the if you got jealousy in your heart, you ain't gonna like people like Floyd. You're gonna call him arrogant and all that. But it was extreme confidence, because I come from that cloth. So when you get into that bag, like if you go back and watch the Arturo Gatti leading up to the fight and what Floyd was telling him, man, you ain't on my level. He's a C-class fighter. I'm going to dog him out. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to let him know he ain't supposed to be in the ring with me. That's what you got to get into that bag and do this same talk to Teofimo. Whoop him, Jaron. Don't play. Don't play with your food. Don't try to do the Matrix and all that. You get in there and you beat that dude down. Even if you don't knock him out, you have him coming out like remember in Martin, the Martin show with Martin Lawrence, when he went up against Tommy Hearn. And he was at home on the couch and his head was like swollen, eyes on. That's how you beat Teofimo. Take the fight. Tell Eddie Hearn, get it together, holler at Bob Erm, make the fight, and you whoop that boy. You whoop him. Because I know for a fact, Jaron, if you say no because you want to unify and all this, you're missing out on great opportunities. Because to me, Teofimo is a great name to put a notch on your belt. He's a great name. I don't care what he's talked about outside the ring and all of that. He's a great name because Teofimo is a good little fighter, but he's not on your level. And you got to let the folks know. You call out your name, it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay. And you break him up. I'm talking about you punish that Bama. You whoop him. Don't drop down to no level. You stay on the A+ level that you are capable of, that I know you are, and you whoop Teofimo Lopez. Whoop him. Get that fight. Tell Eddie make the fight happen. Get in touch with Bob, and y'all make that fight happen. No, I don't care where it's at. I don't care where it's at. But you go in there with the mindset that you Jaron Boots Ennis. You bring back the name that you created from the beginning, man. And don't do no more interviews discussing about these situations where you have dreams. No, you let your hands do the talking now. From now on. Because the fans already turned on you. They turned on you, man. They call you a duck. They call you a sucker. They calling you scared. They calling you all of these things. This is why you take out your anger on Teofimo Lopez. Amen. Ski Mask Way Boxing. Jaron, holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. MikiBlik. MikiBlik at gmail.com. Holla at me, man, because I tell you the truth, man. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to let you know, well, now I don't think this is good for you or that, because I'll advise you. And people, look, it doesn't matter what folks say, man. It's all about truth in these last days. The truth is the only thing that's going to remain constant. And a lot of people are offended by the truth. So don't worry about what other people are saying about. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth, and whether you like it or not. So if you don't like what I'm saying, look, we can sever all ties. But I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm a type of person, I don't kiss butt. I tell you the truth. Like I told you in my last post about you ducking, you ducked that boy, man. I don't care what nobody say, because you shouldn't have been running your mouth about nobody wanting to fight you on 147. And then Virgil was really scared in the beginning, man. When you was whooping everybody and putting them paws on folks like you were. Virgil talking about, nah, we ain't gonna fight right now. We gonna meet. It's gonna be way up there. He was scared. He didn't want to fight you until your last outing with Karen. And I'm telling you, don't worry about that. We got to get your confidence back. That's why I want to be like a Bundini Brown or like just build your confidence back up. Because you're a sharp individual, and I know that you got what it takes to be a world champion. But don't look at the belts. The belts are going to come. Let your hands do the talking. So holla at MikiBlik. MikiBlik at gmail.com. I told you, man, holla at me if you want to holla at me. Send me an email. Shoot me up some stuff. But I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about in this game of boxing, man. But fight Teofimo. Fight him. Fight him, Jaron. Don't say, nah, man, I want to get unified. No. Take this opportunity to keep your iron sharp. The more you're in the ring, the sharper you'll become. The more you're out of the ring, the more ring rust will develop on you, man. So you take this fight with Teofimo and you whoop him. You whoop him. Whoop him. Don't look for the knockout. Just look like you. Fight him like you want to punish this dude. Not only for what he said, what his father is talking about you, but what he said about your race, man. Our race. The Negro. Amen. Amen, Jaron. Holler at me, man. And stay silent. Don't be doing all of these interviews with YSM and they setting you up, man. Cause nah, you don't need to be talking right now. You need to be training. You need to be telling Eddie, holler at Bob Arum and get that fight going. So you can go ahead and whoop that boy, man. All right, man. Ski Mask Way Boxing. And don't forget, man, Jesus love you. Amen. Amen.